Hey, back another day out in the wild. My man would say, breathing in that good ass shoe. I'm not gonna call it product, I'm gonna call it shoe. Because you know air, Chinese call it product, Egyptians call it shoe. So here I am breathing in that good ass shoe. Get with me, understand the terminology of that Kemetic concept, Egyptian theologies that I brought up for you. I got the concept straight out of Big House. Okay. This should make back doing what I do for you. I'm trying to keep a daily routine of bringing you information, important, pertinent information that you can use on a day-to-day basis. And if once we get started, I'm taking up inbox messages for any questions that my right thinkers may have that they think they want the answer to. I do have an answer. All you gotta do is ask me. I tell you what. But on my own accord, I'm gonna bring you up to speed on some things that I think need to be talked about. And on my show, my station, we just that. Yesterday we talked about the Kabbala and Egyptian concepts, the Anuian theology of the study of God. How do you get close to God? How do you get close to your superior being? We call it absolute self. All these names we use, again, we're going back to the supreme being, God, Egyptians, Ra, Ptah, Atum. All these names signify the same thing. I'll tell you that for a while. Let's move on. I'm going to get past that. All my right thinkers, y'all going to start learning the terminology that I'm going to be using. So get used to it. But let's have some fun. I'm here now with a book I got out. I started off yesterday. I wish I could have picked up yesterday. Today's another day, Wednesday, into my vacation. I'm on vacation. All I can do is think about getting these messages out to my viewers. So here I am on my vacation, working for you. Let's go. We started off yesterday with how the difference between the two concepts, and really the Kabbala is a spinoff from the Egyptian Anuian theology concept. They won't say that. I'm just going to bring you the facts. I lay out there for you. You make your own decision. That's how you do it. Here we go. It has been thought useful and an added feature discussing the concepts of the Kabbalistic tradition based on the Jewish teachings. Now, and a brief comparative look at it and the ancient Egyptians' teaching for those who have some familiarity with the Jewish system. Meaning, if you are familiar with the Judaism concept, the Jewish concept, the Kabbalah, the Torah, all these Jewish books, will get you closer to the Maker. It's a religious context. There's some dogma, there's some ritualistic situation, but everything in every religion, the end result is the spiritual awakening, it's the mystical experience, whatever you call it, enlightenment. It's all getting you closer to God. That's how human beings, our goal is to connect with God, have your communion with God, do God's will while here on earth, and He will bless you. He's been blessing me exceedingly in life. Not money, not financial gain, all that nonsense, no. But my life has been good. I come here every week and tell you how good my life is. Now I'm gonna come here on a day-to-day basis, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. I'm gonna constantly tell you how good God is to me. I'm not a religious fanatic, you know that. I don't do that thing, but I'm a spiritual fanatic. Oh yeah, I'm down with the spirituality. I'm down with understanding the grace that God's given me, the breath that I breathe every day to sustain me through my life. That's God's will. He gives it to all of us. Once we wake up in the morning, you thank God and you take the ball and you run with it, so to speak. That's what I did. I let the Spirit guide me. It was the same when I was young. Let the conscious do your God. Your conscious is the Spirit. That's the essence of you. That's God. We've been knowing this for a long time. How we got so far away from it, I don't care at this point. I'm bringing us back. I'm going to bring spirituality to the forefront again to all of those who are ignorant to it, and all of those who think they have it but don't, still ignorant to it. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to give you some guidelines. I'm going to give you the know-how. I'm going to give you the ingenuity so that you can take this concept that I use, right living, the Maya philosophy, the Shita medical concept. It's all based on making the individual who practice, we call you aspirants. Every aspirant has a goal in mind for himself or herself to become a godlike individual right here on earth. Don't buy the deal of dying and going to heaven. Mm-mm. Don't buy the deal. Well, when you live right, you do right. When you die, you get to no. I'm telling you, no. I ain't got to get animated no more because I'm here comfortable and cool, and I like the idea that I can do this at my leisure. But you cannot go through life thinking God is going to take care of everything. I tell you, the benefits for living and doing God's will, which I call and deem self-service. Right now, I'm giving self-service. But I'm giving information. I'm giving intellect. I'm giving concepts that you can use that will benefit you. Why? I use them and they have been benefiting me. That's the whole hook to my whole what I'm doing. I'm bringing to you what I know to be. I ain't giving you a whole bit of good. I'm not selling you a whole bunch of nonsense. I'm giving you real life, actual concepts that work on a day-to-day basis because this is how you got to implement your betterment, your self-improvement on a day-to-day basis. Yesterday is over. What I did yesterday is in the memory bank. So who you got to subscribe, lay it out. Okay, that day is done. Today, what are you doing? What's your plan? What's your goals? Are you living your life? Are you in a position where you know like nothing's going on? You're in a position where you don't call no shot. You are under somebody's rule, somebody else's control. It's not a good place to be. It ain't healthy, first of all. And philosophically, self-improvement starts with the individual feeling good about what it is he has to do on a day-to-day basis. If you got a job you go to and don't like it, let me be that too. You're not gonna get that good at it because your heart is not in it. The ancients built pyramids. The ancients built Sphinx. The ancients built monuments, obelisks. They did this for their God because they were spiritually in tune with what they thought God wanted from them. Heaven on earth, they mimicked the Giza Plateau to the situation of the stars in the sky at that particular time, 10,000 years ago. People, if you think we got something new, yeah, don't waste your time that new. Just understand, ancient means old. It don't mean not good. It don't mean no work. I took an ancient philosophy, tweaked it a little bit, moved it a little bit, put it to my, I'm here now, dispensing it. I'm going to start teaching way with women in a halfway house or sober house. I have no idea, but I'm going to be teaching them my concept of spirituality to improve their lifestyle, to get them off of the drugs they was on, whatever psychological issues they got. Yeah, I can shrink you. I can medically take care of you. I can do a lot of things for you if you listen and pay attention. And then, as I said, if you ask me for a degree, what school you went to, listen, I got my education on the streets, north, all around the country, but pretty much north. I ran the streets, okay? I did a lot of things in the streets. I was good at that. Where I'm going with this is now I got a different boss. I got a different employee who wants me to do what it is I do. Teach, inspire, motivate. Every person you can, wake the spirit up in them. Teach them how to get closer to their God within them. So that means wake up the spirit within. I'm going to do this on a regular basis. I know I could, and I'm telling anybody who follow my concept, I'm 100% sure that what I do works. Proof is important. I'm going to have tangents. I'm going to have, well, I'm just going to just give you a few philosophical points of view. Before I got my Egyptian yoga concept 30 years ago, 40 years ago, I studied Greek mythology and math as my major in college. I learned the Greek stories. I learned the philosophical concepts of the Greeks to be great thinkers and philosophical. But the whole 10 years that I studied that philosophy, now I can tell you it worked. It has a point. Like religion, there's good in there. There's concepts that will work for you. But with all that other nonsense, we like to fill it up. I use an example. Not maybe a good one, but cocaine. When I was in the cocaine distributing business, when I got it, it was able to be cut 5 times after I received it. If you understand anything about measurements, if I take 1 gram of cocaine, I can take 5 grams of cut. I got 6 grams of cocaine. Now, with that 5 grams of cut is just spread it out. Cut is just to balance it out. Cut is profit. Now today, I'm not in the drug game. Listen, I pay attention. They don't use cut. And the reason being is because the businessman in the drug aspect took the middleman out, which I was at the time, the man who would take it, doctor it up, and put it back to the streets. I get it wholesale, I retail it. That's business. That's anything. It's supply and demand. When I supplied the drug that the man wanted, I got paid. Simple business concept. But now my point to that is I'm selling or I'm distributing, I'm giving away knowledge of self. I'm helping you awaken the spirit that's within you. Because once mine got awakened, it's been a different ball game for me ever since. And I love the fact that now somebody's actually paying attention to what I've been doing for the last 20 years. It's okay. It's fine. You on board? Let's go. I got you. That's my philosophy. That's my phrase. Why? Because I'm going to save your life. I'm going to give you information. I'm going to give you knowledge of self that can actually save your life. If I can take a person who hooked on something that's hurting them, poison, drug, whatever it is, physical abuse from the man that you think you love, all these things I can help you with. Only thing you have to do for me, be honest with yourself. See, it ain't never gonna be about me. I'm just a messenger. I got it. I'm just giving it away. I'm not worried about what I'm doing, what I'm doing. Man, no. I'm more concerned about where the people who need what I got, once they get it, what they're gonna do with it. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the age of information, age of Aquarius. Listen, welcome to my world. You're in my head now. P-Funk is my alter ego. Right thoughts is my concept and my views from my ego. But the ego don't run it. Philosophically, intellectually, I am a good person. So I let that be the forefront of what I do. My hustling, my bad years, no thing, that's just experience, that's just wisdom now to know better. So I can tell any young man, oh, I gotta make a living. Oh, my man, it's illegal. If you get caught, you're gonna go to jail. Once you go to jail, now you're gonna have to deal with you. I'm trying to save you that process. That process of being set down, being closed in and being confined to where you got nothing else to do. I did 2 months in solitary confinement. I found out more about myself in that 2 months of my life. Why? Because you have nothing else. When you are in a position where all you got is you and God, if it's just you and God, and you're in a cell, 8x6 or 6x10, whatever, when you're there, ain't nothing in there. Everything is in the mind. Everything's pretty much mental. That's not a problem. If you're not, that's why I chose right thinkers. If you're not thinking, you're in the wrong boat anyway. You ain't gonna be successful in this life without thinking, without having insight, without getting tutelage, without being instructed. All these things are what the temples in ancient times did. And if you were worthy, you show good leadership or good followership, and you're going to be a dedicated follower to the cause that we represent. You earn your way in. Masons, you can't be one without somebody bringing you in. We don't solicit Mason. Not saying we don't solicit Mason. I just saying card carrying, but Mason and knowledge, I'll take that to the grave. It ain't going nowhere. I'm going to give it to you guys. Why? Because symbolically, it's all to better you. They give you the tools, the working tools to build yourself up to be a better you. I'm giving you philosophical, spiritual concepts that will do the same thing. Trust me. You see this edifice? You see this building? You hear what comes out of it. For those who know, those who understand, I hate the idea of fans because that seems a little jaded. I don't need fans. I need followers. I'm a leader. I was told, you're quarterback. I've been doing that since I was 9 years old. I'm 62. So I'm pretty good at quarterback. And so what I mean is I'm good at giving instructions. I'm good at instituting a concept, laying out a plan that will be successful for all of us across the board. I had a motto. I take my 11, beat your 11. Because I can control my 11 by putting them in a position to do what they do. I know the difference between a guard and tackle, center, tight end, wide receiver, running back. All these things are positions in football. I can run the same concept down to you with my guys and philosophically tell you each one what they do, how they do it, why they do it. I've been doing my homework. I got the game plan. I got the book. I got the playbook of life. And I'm sharing it. It's easy. Live the best you can, as long as you can. Do the best you can, as long as you can. These are the basic fundamentals of survival for man. If you get better at it, you can teach it, you can expound on it, and you can even live it to a level where people will have to respect what you're doing, and they're going to ask you, what did you do? What did? Well, man, I live right. I call it right thoughts because my thoughts are on point. My thoughts are right and precise. Why? Because before I give it to you, before I verbally throw it out there, I'm thinking about it. That's what they call my thoughts. Okay? So understand, philosophically, we use words. Sometimes we misunderstand them because the word gives a few different meanings. This is why the ancients wrote in hieroglyphs. When you see this I, ain't no mistake in that. That's God. That's Ra. That's Haru. And Haru, understand, was the spiritual concept from pre-dynastic ancient Egypt. He didn't just come along when the Anuian concept. They had him pegged as the son of God a long time ago. So it stayed there. We just changed it, dressed it like I say, modified it. It's still Haru. The spirit that dwells within man is still Haru. We just don't call it that. You can call it whatever you want, the Holy Ghost. Then we change the concept of Father, Son, or Father, Mother, and the Son. I always asked my Christian father when I was doing the beat up on the Christian concept, and anybody thought that concept is dumb. I'm done with that. My best friends are religious concepts, conceptions lived by the book, the Bible, good book. Again, the good book. I don't discourage, I don't disrespect no religion. I just don't follow them. That's all. It ain't got me now. I understand it. I'll even fellowship with you to let you know that I know what you're doing. If your heart's in the right place and your mind is functioning right, we can fellowship, we can break bread, we can do whatever we want to do. But out of respect for one another, I won't indulge in disrespecting what you follow, and I expect you to do the same. And after that, we can break bread, we can have an intellectual conversation, we can share views, we can expound concepts. But we don't have to argue each other, fight, and that, like we on the street corner. Intellectually, I've risen my level of what I do so that I can be intellectually received and understood from an intellectual perspective. I'm gonna tell you this, and if you ever see me in a suit and tie in front of your screen, I better be at a function. I better be at something because I ain't gonna be working. I don't work in a suit and tie. This is my uniform. Okay? The hoodie, yeah. But on my own time, I'm vacationing, baby. I'm just chilling. I can do whatever I want to do. But everything I do is spiritually based, God enhanced. Everything I do is based on spirituality and self-improvement for the human beings that walk the earth every day and live in this world. We got to get better living together. I'm working on that. I'm trying to help us all get better at working with each other. We got differences, we've been on that. But we don't have to fight, hoop, and holler with each other because of the difference. That's the part I'm trying to get across to you. Different is good. Different is natural, nature. Everything is different. But you have to understand one thing. We all come from the same place. We're all part of the same family. Get that part together, understand it, and get better at exercising your right to be the best you can be. I know 20 minutes is coming on, but guess what? I'm gonna hit the pause button or stop button. I'm gonna hit bang again. I'll be right back. Trust me, it's all good.